On to you, Leos. So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and you Leos have the Three of Pentacles. And what I mean by that is a lot of you Leos interesting. So the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles right here. That job situation and that romantic situation is still rearing its ugly head. There's still after effects. And what I mean by that is there's still some people calling you or trying to reach out to you, Leos, to basically try to apologize. But the only reason why it is that they apologized was because their great plan didn't necessarily work out the way that they thought it would. You know, the devil cannot create anything new. And what I mean by that is these people are cookie cutter, you know, like they try so hard to be the it person to replace you, to the point where they don't seem to understand the gist of it. They don't seem to understand that everybody is unique in their own way. And so what you Leos essentially brought to the table, they cannot duplicate because they're not you. So even if they do something similar to you, they can never do it exactly like you because you're unique in your own way. Some people are twitchy. Some people are real calm, cool, collected, and mellow. Some people are riled up, ignorant, right? Some people are, it's our own uniqueness. You dig what I'm saying? So for you Leos, right, this person is coming back. The Two of Pentacles and the Tower. You thought that you would have chased your dreams. You thought that you had yourself your dream relationship, but the Three of Pentacles, come to find out that it wasn't like this. So what is it that you Leos did? What is it that you decided to do? You Leos decided to actually go where it is that you are celebrated and not tolerated, you know? You know, if the relationship turned into a non-reciprocating one, or if it's one where it's like what you give is nowhere near what it is that you get, a lot of you Leos started to wake up and understand that this is hogwash, because the disrespect started to uptick. It started to escalate more and more the longer you hung out with them, stayed around them. And at first it looked weird, but then you Leos started to peep game and understand these people are essentially bugging more and more and more. So the Star card right here and the Nine of Pentacles represents you Leos hope to find a new relationship that actually, you know, this relationship actually being functional and honest and heavenly or greater than heavenly, right? Divinely and all of that. And that's what it is that you Leos want, right? If it's a career situation, same thing. One where it is that people ain't picking away at you and treating you like trash and treating you like garbage and all this other type of stuff, just like that. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, and nothing and no one is going to stop you. A lot of you Leos are working to be able to get that. If it's romantic, you will get to know as many people as healthily as possible, right? If it's job or career orientated, you will be a quick learner. You will learn things quickly, pick up as much as you possibly can on the job. If it's a career where it's not necessarily a traditional job or anything like that, you will find yourself in the spotlight the good way, in another way, right? Potential audition, you know, keep reinvesting into the business so that you're profitable, all this stuff. And then you have the Chariot and the Sun card. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. But essentially, you are going to have to really pull yourselves up out of the dysfunction, right? And that's what you Leos are doing. You're getting yourself out of it. And then you have the Six of Swords, which represents and what you, not only are you going to have to do it, but you're going to have to do it, right, while people are letting you know from your old job that they still, or love interest, old love interest, that they still want you back and all this other stuff. So you're going to have to essentially, you Leos are going to have to move in the direction that you know is the right direction, despite all the naysayers telling you that you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. They'll give you acceptance, come back, all of that. So a lot of you Leos have essentially went on the hero's journey, right? It's like the journey of Hercules, which Leo represents, but it's the hero's journey. And what I mean by that is it's what I've been saying. It's what I've been talking about. It's about you getting to know the real you by turning away from societal norms and trends and pop culture, right? To be able to actually understand what is really true, right? Like a lot of times, for instance, right, like people on some save the world stuff, and I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just kind of dispelling some of the things that we once think, right, to be true, and like the fear mongering. I'm showing you that it's not as terrible as you think that it actually is, right? So it's like, for instance, with like the whole plastic situation, people trying to say plastic this, plastic that. UV rays break down and melt the plastic. They break it down. They break down the composition of the plastic. And what I mean when I say that they break down the plastic, I'm talking about like sunlight makes the plastic biodegradable. So you see how it is that the planet is taking care of itself despite what it is that we try to do to it? Well, not me, but despite what some people try to do to it. I'm not even taking that. That's them. But you'll have people who are on some save the world type stuff, and it's like that sounds cool, but when you actually look at it, what I'm trying to show you, Leos, is you got to learn how to stop looking at things just moralistically, because when you look at things politically correct, moralistically, I'm not saying go to the extreme and start doing a bunch of wild stuff, but what I'm trying to say is I'm dispelling the narrative, right? When you understand to not necessarily look at the world moralistically, what happens is that's when it is that you get to a better understanding, right? These people didn't respect you only up until they stopped having you available to them. Now, all of a sudden, they understand your uniqueness, that people aren't replaceable, right? That everybody is not as replaceable as it is that they think that it is. And some people are more rare than others. So the chariot now and the sun represents, and the six of swords represents you Leos deciding to go into a solo act yourself, right? Hustle for yourself, whatever kind of business that you have, representing yourself in your own business name, doing it for yourself as a solo individual, right? Employee of one, boss of one, chairperson of one, the staff one, all of it is you. CEO, all of it is you. The whole company is you, right? It speaks to how it is that a lot of you Leos are willing to work for what it is that you have. And the Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups speaks to how all this is doing is helping you get into a better position, because you're doing all of this with just you. It's just you. And the Three of Cups, you have people, right, romantically or non-romantically, that want you back. And this is only you, little old you, the same person that other people have tried to make it seem like you're not so significant and you're not worth anything. Look at how it is that you have these people essentially pressed. Look at how it is that you essentially applied pressure, and you didn't even need to do all of that. You just essentially, bid them a farewell, right? You just wish them a good luck, farewell, and you just went ahead and went on about your business. And look at how it is that they got caught up. So let's clarify the 10 of Cups. Excuse me, the 3 of Cups. A lot of you Leos are still radio silent, though. The 9 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 4 of Cups, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands. Like it is that I said before, you Leos, regardless of how many times people call your phone, text you all this stuff about how they want you back and please forgive them and all of that, you Leos have still remained to go radio silent, because a lot of you Leos understand that you are on the correct path. You're doing what you need to do. You're doing what you have to do. And even though the road is not a direct, straight line, it's a winding road, you're still willing to actually commit and dedicate your time and attention to one person as far as a relationship, your own personal health, the divine. You're dedicated to getting the 10 life values correctly in a line and dialed in for yourself, and discipline and structure. And see, the King of Swords and the Page of Wands speaks to how a lot of other people don't have the dedication, but you do. So let's clarify the 10 of Swords. Hold on. The 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, like you Leos are on your path. They still texting you, calling you, right? Trying to find out, what's going on. You just went radio silent. The 6 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles, this is not your first rodeo. You Leos don't need other people's validation to be who you are. And that has become a strength, like I've been talking about. You don't need to have other people's validation. You really don't. So because of this, they act like now that they're telling you that they're going to accept you and accept you into the fold, right? Because they've seen what happens when you're not around. They expect you to play the game society says, and it's like, oh, it's this invisible caste system of like, oh, this is how you climb up through the ranks. You have to be rich and famous and you have to be parasitic and control people and have all of this control and influence on all of this, right? And even people in the smaller factions as we are down here, we do this to one another, and that's how you climb the socioeconomic ladder. And I'm just seeing how a lot of you Leos don't really care to climb the socioeconomic ladder that way. So the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords is about how, and that's the thing that a lot of people can't and wouldn't understand. It's the fact that you don't have to betray another person in order to actually be upwardly mobile. But that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm on 16,000, coming up on 16,100. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Appreciate you. Peace. Also, too, come through and get the readings so I can keep the channel going. The link to that is in the comment section below.